Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. The death of the BBC and funding shake-up. What's this about? Yeah, the death of the BBC and funding. Well, whatever you say about papers and say what you read in the press, can you guarantee that's going to happen? Nobody knows, because it's just press making a big issue of a story which is coming about by the government, sticking its nose into things and doing things. As I said, the most important thing about the BBC funding is that it's paid by you, the licence payers, to get films, new films and programs made by the BBC, not to waste your money by other things, you know. So that is what it's about. It's supposed to be able to make programs. Of course, like Netflix and Amazon Prime and other people who have a subscription basis funding system, all the money is paid to the situation where they can make films, videos, programs, TV shows, etc. That's what happens with the license fee. Doesn't happen like that. The license fee is paid in another way to capita, to collect the non-payment people, to send people on your door, knocking on your door to get a license. They're spending £456 million, yes, £456 million a year, a 5-year contract. Capita have got this contract. And of course, that's nearly £500 million they could spend on TV programs that could make more interesting, you know, viewing. But no, they're spending all that money to collect something which is outdated. And that's where the BBC are. That's why the death of the billion licence fees funding is about to happen, folks. And it can either happen one, two, or two ways. Is you out there, the public, just not paying anymore, and that's it. It stops overnight. If everybody in this country, a 25 million household, just stop paying tomorrow. This is bank holiday. Have a good bank holiday, Mr. Dipstick, Mr. Chief leader of the BBC. He'd come in Tuesday morning and say, God, every bugger's not paying. They cancel the licence. The TV licensing, which gets their money from the BBC to collect the money of the licence fee, would be a meltdown. And of course, then it would be a bloody shake-up. Yeah, death of the BBC licensing funding shake-up. It would be, because they have no funding off the British public anymore. Everybody stops paying. Then they'd have to go on the terrestrial television right away, Tuesday or Wednesday. They'd have to go bring adverts on. They'd have to start making money by advertisements and commercial things and stuff like this, and selling. Well, they still sell programs now which you paid for. So it's you out there, the public, have the power. Forget about politicians. Politicians are just, you know, nothing's going to happen for another 5 years, folks. They've got 2027 before the charter is changed. Now, obviously, if you out there do what I do, become license free with Inspector C, it's very simple. They have to start another way of funding, another business plan to fund the BBC. It's that simple, folks. I mean, I'm not a brain surgeon, far from it. So it's a shake-up, yeah, but it's a shake-up because the government's sticking a nose in, when they've either got to do one or two things. That's sell the bloody thing completely, i.e., you know, to another company, a media company, who can make it like Netflix. I mean, obviously Netflix is suffering now because of the situation. People can't afford a lot of the payments on bills and stuff. So there is going to be a reduction in subscriptions to Netflix and any other subscription channels. And of course, if the BB was a subscription channel, then you could choose to watch. If you're not watching, you're not paying, and you're saving yourself £160. So that's it, folks. You've got the power out there. Forget about these politicians making your decisions, because they can't do anything right, these politicians. I mean, they're going into Parliament watching porn. They're going into Parliament and going to mess up and, cross the legs when they, whatever, or allegations of this and that or other. I mean, it's a joke. The Parliament's a joke at the moment. Boris saying he's not gone to any parties and stuff like this. So you're looking at politicians who are trying to make decisions, and the only thing people can make decisions is you out there, the public, by saying, no, thank you very much. Ring up the 0333 number, the TV license, and say, no, I don't want to watch anymore. I'm not watching. I'm not paying. Goodbye. And that's the end of the matter. Now, obviously, there's other ways of watching BBC television. I mean, the snooker tournament on this big bank holiday weekend is a big match with Ronnie O'Sullivan and Judd Trump. I'll be watching that, not on BBC. I can watch it other places. I can go to my friends' out, because I'm going to probably go there and watch it anyway, but I can watch it in other places. But the death of the BBC in licence fee, yes, that will only happen with you out there, the public, by just saying, no, thank you. And you've got other things to watch. You've got catch up. Like I said, it's up to you, folks. I mean, I'm licence free. I've been licence free for the last 3 years now. And eventually the penny will drop with the BBC. I mean, that's why they keep plugging away this iPlayer all the time. You don't even need to go onto BBC television, to watch anything, because you've got the iPlayer. But the point is, that's terrestrial television. This is outdated. The programmes, people watch programmes at other times of the year now, at different times. And like I said, I watched some things a couple of days later when it was brought live. But that's what it is, folks. You watch things when you want to watch, how you want to watch, and when you want to watch. And the BBC need to be shaken up. That's why I've reformed this channel. Reform the BBC with Inspector C. It's you out there. Nobody else can do it on yourselves. So all this press digging at these things, it's good news, like I say, because this is getting to the public domain. And that's why I'm here, to say how simple it is. Just ring up, cancel, get your 2-year exemption. You don't have to have any people knocking on your door to repay your license, because once you're on their list of non-payment, then they'll come out and harass you or knock on your door to get the payment back. And that's what they're paying the £456 million in a 5-year contract, just to collect that revenue which they've lost. When all that money, that nearly £500 million, 500 million, £500 million could be spent on programmes. So that is how stupid it is, folks. I mean, as I said before, I'm just can't believe that they're spending that kind of money. But that's the BBC for you. So anyway, folks, join Inspector C. Just go out there tomorrow, whatever, close your account. That means you can't watch BBC television anymore, of course. But there's other things in life other than BBC television. They brought out a survey they produced themselves, which Chili John gave me a list about on his channel. They paid for a survey about 100 people, 100 households, what to think of the BBC, and they can't live without the BBC. It's total rubbish, just made for them to sort of give to Parliament or somebody else, or have a survey done, which it means nothing because they pay for it themselves. If somebody had an independent, which these politicians are supposed to be doing, this DORRIS, whatever, DORRIS, whatever her name is, she's supposed to be looking at this. And if he gets a finger out and sorts it out, well, it'll be over in 5 minutes. But no, they've got to have a review and all this lot and stuff like this, taking years. And of course, nothing's going to change till 2027. So anyway, folks, it's a complicated thing, of course, but if people don't understand what's going on. And it's your money out there, what's being wasted, being thrown away, just to collect the licence fee. So I would suggest you just have a think about it. If you want to become licence free, certainly won't miss it, because since I've been on YouTube, I've not missed it because there's so many other things. Okay, there's one or two programs, the Antiques Roadshow, like the Snooker Today, which is live, and that's another monopoly. They've got live television. So the death of the BBC it's on its way, folks. It's going because it's you out there, the public, not the politicians, not WD, whatever her name is, DORRIS, whatever she tries to do, because I don't know what she does, but she's in charge of media. But it's you out there, the folks out there who are in charge. You either want to watch or you don't want to watch. It's up to you. We're not in Russia. And of course, if they make another arrangement, they've got to pay it with your council tax. It's got to be paid by you. You've got to pay whatever you look at. It's a tax. You've got to pay it. Well, it becomes a police state, state television. And of course, we don't really want that, because then they'll be like living in Russia. So anyway, folks, leave some opinions and sort of, what you think of the death of the BBC. To me, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen because it's going to be you out there, the public, who makes the decision, not politicians or anybody else. It's going to be you. And the simple way to do it is just close your account. As simple as that. I mean, if I have to close my Netflix account, which a lot of people are doing, of course, with the cost of living now, they don't come around knocking on my door, Netflix. Can you resubscribe, please? We need your cash. They don't do that. But of course, the BBC come knocking on your door, and say, have you got a license? Can we come in and check and all the rest of it? Because they have to prove that you're watching. They have to prove this, you see. So everybody in the country just stop paying. They'd have to just overnight have to say, right, we'll have to sort something out here. We'll have to get advertisements going on the terrestrial television. And not a lot of people watch terrestrial television now. They watch things when they want to watch. Like if you're watching this video now, I've made it today in my just on my phone. I've made this video. I'm trying to get my message across to so many people. And of course, I'm only a small channel, but if it gets across to what people can do, and of course there's other people, like I say, over the 75s, they can't probably afford to have an internet connection. I don't know. So, as I said, if it gets paid for by advertisements, then there's no cost to the pensioners over 75s. They'll have it for free like they had before. So, that's what I'm trying to say. It's so simple, folks. It's you, the power of the people out there, can just say, right, no thank you very much. The death of the BBC licence is ending now, tomorrow. It could be ended overnight if everybody just said, right, we're not paying. And that day will come. Believe you me, it's the people, it's you out there will stop paying. Because if you're not watching, you're not paying. What's the point of paying something that you're not watching anymore? Especially the television license, which is being broadcast on terrestrial television, because you're doing other things. That's the way it should be. You watch whenever you want to watch, when you want to watch things, and what you want to watch. It's up to you. And of course, the iPlayer is built for that. Which, if that was on subscription, you say pay £5 or £6 a month, you could watch everything on the BBC, and they get more revenue coming in that way. Advertisements on it as well, stuff like this. I mean, it doesn't bother me about advertisements because, that's what I said. ITV have the same problem. They pay the advertisement people and they get revenue that way. So anyway, folks, it's gone on a bit too long. Sorry about that. But I want to thank everybody who's new subscribers, about 10, 15 people this week. And that's very nice. Thank you very much. And I hope you like the videos and sort of get the message across, and hope it helps you become license free, because that's what it's about, folks, becoming license free. And when you're license free, you just don't have to bother with the people knocking on your door and saying, if they come on knocking on your door, you just say no thank you, goodbye, and that's all it is, folks. Anyway, folks, like I say, once again, thank you very much to all the new people, and I do appreciate it, and I hope to see you on the next one, and sort of carry on my